Hello everyone, my name is Langston Williams. This is my expansion cost analysis for my Economics 510 Exam 1. This briefing covers the expansion cost analysis for our firm. The goal is to evaluate whether we are operating at the efficient scale, determine if expansion will lead to economies or diseconomies of scale, calculate the break-even price floor, and even provide a clear recommendation to management. But overall, this is about us figuring out if it's cheaper or more expensive for us to produce more units. This table shows the cost for two plants at two different levels, output levels to be exact. By comparing the two, we can see which plant is cheaper at each stage. The lowest cost per unit happens at 550 units. That's our sweet spot. Which is the efficient scale, and at that point, Plant B reaches an average total cost of about $11.45. This table just shows us that the bigger the output brings us closer to a cheaper cost possible. This chart shows cost change as we increase output. The dotted line is the long run average cost, basically the cheapest option between the two plants. You can see it keeps going down the whole way until 550 units, which means that the more we produce, the cheaper each unit gets. That's why expansion makes sense here. So I would say instead of thinking about the numbers, just look at the trend line. Down is good. It means efficiency. From the data in the graph, it's clear that expansion reduces per unit cost. Since costs keep falling as we grow, this is called economies of scale. We don't see costs rising at any point, but there are no diseconomies of scale in this range. That tells us bigger is better in this case. So the more we make, the cheaper it gets, and that's the main idea here for our goal. This table shows the minimum prices we need to cover at different outputs. For example, if you look at 400 units, the break-even price is about $12.20, and at 550 units, it drops to about $11.45. The main point is that as we expand, the break-even price gets lower, which makes us even more competitive. My recommendation is to move forward with the expansion. Plan B is the cost-efficient option at higher outputs. An expansion will strengthen our position as long as we, and the market price stays above these break-even levels. But expansion saves money and puts us in a better spot against competitors. In summary, though, the expansion lowers our cost per unit. We benefit from economies of scale, and Plan B is the efficient producer at higher volumes. That makes expansion a smart move for our firm. Thank you for your time for my exam.